long time ago. And remember these are my oils, right? Those are my essential oils, and I have them right here in my bathroom. My shower's there and my oils are here. And so before I go in to the shower, I just drop a couple drops of my favorite oils on the floor. If you look right here in my shower, I actually have eucalyptus and peppermint. This one is Northern Lights Black Spruce actually. And so I drop those on the floor, and then I just let the hot water fall and let the steam just rise up. And by the time I get in there, it feels like a spa in there. It's so good. But today I actually have a shower tablet, and I don't like these as much as the oil, but I have it, so I'm gonna use it. And what I'm gonna do is just drop it on the floor of the shower, so by the time I get in there, it's nice and steamy and refreshing. So I will see you after my shower. Primer, Hydro Grip. You guys know it, you love it. I've tried others, but this one seems to work best for me. So after the SPF has dried up and really melted away, then I go in with the primer, really gentle. You don't really want to rub this into your skin. It's too large to fill your pores, but it does have that silicone. It's silicone, so I know that it can be great for your skin, so I just let it sit on the surface. I don't know. I mean, they do use silicone to heal scars, so you never know these days. Some things are good, some things are not. 1 minute it's good, 1 minute it's not. Okay, so this is Tarte Shape Tape Color Corrector. I rarely, if we are going, if we have an event or something, I'll use a color corrector. But just today to show you, I guess, if I had to use it, where I would put it, that's where. And you can barely see it because I have red undertones in my skin naturally. And then I take a small brush and I just blend that away. Just blend it into the skin a little. So the red is supposed to cancel out the purpley, the greenish hue. You know, they always say green or purple or blue, and I don't know. It just looks dark brown to me. The hyperpigmentation on our skin, because my skin is dark, so I don't see green or purple. I just see dark brown. Okay. So after that's done, it takes about 5 seconds. Then I'm gonna go in with my foundation. They did a Sephora haul. I'll show you what I got. I got Ilia a lip oil, and I got it in the color of Saint. Yay. I'll try this today and show you how that looks. I also got the Rare Beauty gel eyeliner. I got the Kind Words matte lipstick, also from Rare Beauty. I got the Urban Decay waterline eye pencil. I used this for many years, and I know it works great. I've also gotten the lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. The name, I couldn't remember the name for a minute there. And this is liquid lipstick from Kat Von D. I like the color. Don't know if I'll try that today, but I'll surely show you. This is called Cloud Paint Seamless Cheek Color from Glossier. It's a very orangey red. I don't know what that's gonna do, but I'm gonna try that. This is one I've used a lot. This is the Rare Beauty liquid blush. I'll use that another time. Today, I'm also trying the Plumping Blush Gel from Makeup by Mario. And the one I'm most excited about is this Patrick Ta Major Sculpt. It's a contour palette, contour and bronzer. And I don't usually do that on an everyday, but well. Alright, so let's get started. I have a sample of the Tatcha water cream. I'm gonna use that today. I've heard a lot about it, never tried it. Here we go. Beware, it burns. Today I'm gonna do a little Fenty Beauty mixed with the Estee Lauder Double Wear. You guys know Estee Lauder Double Wear is a staple. And the reason why I have to do both, you can see the colors are very different, but in the summer, this one's too dark and this one's too light. So I mix them. So hold on, it's gonna look kind of strange when I put it on my face, but it'll get better. So what I do is I put the lighter color where, you know, the sun hits a little and you want to have that glow, and I put the darker color in the places of the shadows. And it'll blend seamlessly, you'll see. Just 2 of those dabs. And then I take a brush like this, and this brush needs cleaning, so I'm gonna clean this brush and come back. Okay, fine, I'll show you how I clean the brush. Okay, so this is the Clinique Makeup Brush Cleanser. I just spray it a little bit onto a piece of tissue, like that. It's not my favorite cleanser. They were out of my favorite one, but this one works great as well. And I just that brush along there a little bit. And this, you don't have to leave it to dry, it just dries instantly. Okay, so you don't want your foundation brush to be just gunky with the last foundation in there. Okay, and then I just, now the lighter one always shows up worst and first. So I go with that first. Overboard with the amount today. Oopsies, this is way too much. But don't worry, even if it's way too much, I'll fix it. I have a beauty blender. We're gonna go over all of this with a sponge in a second. Okay, let's try this Patrick Ta. That's the powder part. Oh, there's a nice little tray there. And that's the gel part. All right, let's see what happens. I'm scared. I don't hate it. I think I like it. But the but comes from, I don't think there's enough for me to make a good judgment on it, but I like the color a lot. Right now I'm gonna put on my lips this, it's called a lip maximizer, but it doesn't really plump your lips up. It just helps get rid of those lines, and I like it. It's from Dior, and it's the clear one. I wipe most of this off before I finish up my makeup. For concealer today, I'm using the Hourglass concealer in the color Beach. I do not have any formal makeup training, so if what I do looks like it's not making any sense, that's okay, because it might not be, but this is how I do it, this is how I think it makes me feel best and look best, and it's simple. But I am an artist. I love to paint, I love to color, I love watercolor, and makeup is just, to me, it's not even about the feeling of well-being or any of that. It really is. It's like art to me, and I love it. I love painting, and even if it's on my face. The only thing I haven't done is gotten a tattoo, but I like good art. I like good art. Today, to set it, I'm using the Laura Mercier setting spray. And I have it today, and it's a translucent setting powder, but not spray. But today I bought the color Golden. Usually I use the clear one, but when I went to the store, they were out. So I thought I would try Golden. Let's see what happens. It could be a bust for me, or it could be great. We're gonna find out. So I put a little bit on the cap, and I'm just gonna put it on my puffy brush and just set that under eye area. I like it. It looks very natural. So far, it doesn't have the brightness of the translucent, which is not supposed to be bright. It's just supposed to be neutral, but it does brighten up the under eye a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and set that chin as well. Forehead. So the kind of makeup I've been wearing this year for the summer so far has not been anything like this, because I have been at youth camp every week for the past month. Every week I'm at a different camp, and so I'm not wearing any foundation except maybe at night to preach. So what I do wear at camp is my tinted moisturizer. I prefer the Bye Bye Foundation tinted moisturizer. This one, it comes in SPF 45 and 50. It works so good. A little bit on my finger and rub it on my face during the day, and it lasts much longer than regular sunblock for sure, but it's also tinted, so it gives you a little bit of evenness to your skin tone. So that's always good. Love that in a moisturizer. So if you're gonna be outside, if you're gonna be in the sun, do yourself a favor. If you're not gonna wear your sunblock, wear a tinted moisturizer with SPF. Okay, now let's try that Makeup by Mario cream blush. So that was the Makeup by Mario cream blush, and this is how it looks. I don't know what happened, but when I pressed record, it didn't record, so you didn't get to see how this blush went on, but it went on so well. So easy, so good. I'm looking for the brush. I don't know where I put it. Just had it. Story of my life. Just had it. Disappeared, but this is how it looked, and I literally had a brush that I just dabbed and put it across my face like this, and it was perfect. So this is in the color Rose Crush. I like it so far. I'm gonna see how it lasts through the day, but so far it's good. All right, now let's do the eyes. For my eyebrows today, I don't want to do anything super fancy, so I'm just gonna use the Granite brow powder from ABH. And now, do not try this at home unless you really don't care how your brows look, because it's not the best technique. But I just take the spoolie part of my eyebrow brush and I dip it in the light part of the ABH powder, and I comb that through my brow. I know real makeup artists out there are cringing right now. They're like, what is she doing? That doesn't make any sense. But if I don't want to wear a whole, look, it's there. It works. And I just combed it through, and look, you can see every hair. It doesn't look too done. That's what I want. Do the same thing on the other side. What you can do, what also works really good, is take your brow gel and comb those hairs up. Perfect. To finish them off, you can take, this is the Anastasia brow pencil, and just fill in any empty or sparse spaces, just a little. Right above the eye, I never forget this step. I take the Bear from the Preacher Girl Classic palette. It is my favorite bone color ever, ever. Nothing highlights a brow bone as well as this particular color. I have spent a lot of money on palettes, and all my palette explorations did not produce a Bear like this one. I don't think they're still available. I don't think that Preacher Girl palette is still available, but if it is, it would be in the Preacher Girl store, and you can find it at preachergirltv.com. Click on shop, but I think we stopped making that one. But I do believe that a similar color, if not the same color, is available in the Riot palette. I put a little bit on the inside of my eye as well, and that just opens up everything. I love that. All right, let's keep going. Let's do the lip. For my eyebrows today, I'm gonna do the simplest bronze look. I'm gonna use the same Patrick Ta contour palette. Let's see how this works. And just one tiny fluffy brush, I'm gonna dip it in that contour color. I'm just gonna go right there in my crease, a little bit above. Gonna continue that line from the nose all the way across. Yeah, like this. And in the end, I just want to bring that end up a bit. Don't drag it down. Just curl the end up and fluff it out. Don't be deep on the end of it, okay? Just fluff it out like this. Perfect. Okay, so that's the same contour palette from Patrick Ta. I'm just gonna grab a little more of that and set the contour on the nose. Don't worry if it looks kind of harsh. I'm gonna blend that out in a second. All right, so now that we have the bronzer on the eye, I'm gonna just take my highlight. Look at my highlighter. It's almost gone, but I liked it so much that when it broke, I kept it. So I'm just swishing that gold over the lid with my finger. That's it. That's easy. When people say, oh my gosh, how did you do your eyes like that? I'm like, you'd be surprised. Okay. Right above my eye, this is one of the most important things as far as I'm concerned. Oh, wait, might as well do mascara. Okay, so before I put mascara on, I try to always tight line my waterline. So I'm gonna try the Rare Beauty gel liner today. Brand new. And what I do is just get underneath. This creeps you out. Don't let it. I don't actually ever touch my eyeball. So I just go underneath the eyelash level, really up into the lashes. See the difference? And there's no eyeliner on the top. That's just underneath the lash, but it just makes the eye pop. I guess it's the contrast between the white of your eye and that. So far this is so pigmented. I like it. I like it. In all honesty, I love the Rare Beauty line. I'm gonna go on the top, on the edge a little bit with this and smudge that out shortly. Almost everything I've tried from Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty I have liked so far. That is not an endorsement or otherwise of her. I just like her makeup products. Then I take a flat brush like this. And since it's daytime, I don't want to go overboard with this at all. If it was evening, we could smoke this out. If it was church, we could blend it in a little more, spread it out a little more, but it's just daytime. So I am recording today and I have meetings this evening, so I'm just gonna take a minute to do this. If it was a regular work day, yep, just the tight line would do. Okay, so this helps lift the eye a little. You want to bring that. So this is without a cat eye, no sharp eyeliner, just a little blending. And you don't have to know how to do a cat eye for this. You just have to flick the edge of your brush up the corner of your eye and it does it itself. Trust me. And if you want that to stay all day, my favorite black of all time is in the Preacher Girl palette, this one. And it's called Delilah. That color is the Delilah, and it is so fantastic. I mean, black is black all day. This black will last. I like it. I like it. All right, another really great tip, if you have a great contour palette, and this is for you girls who have maybe smaller eyes, or you just want your eyes to be the focus of your face that day. You want to get just regular bronzer or a contour palette. This is a really cheap studio palette, BH, and if you notice, well, this one broke off. This was the darkest one and my favorite, and it broke off. Why does that happen? But all the rest are all pretty done. Now this one is close to our Bear, the one I told you about, but it does not last as long as Bear, I've noticed. So what I do is I go in and I take this kind of light contour shade. There's no name for it, sorry. And then I go underneath. And it's not a neat line, it's just a little bit of shading. And it really frames your eye without making it look done or, too heavy. If you have under eye circles, your highlighter, I know, hides dark circles, but puffiness, this is the trick, because dark colors put things in shadows. It withdraws things. So if it's puffy right there and you put a little bit of this dark brown, bronzy color, and you don't want to use a shimmer for this. You want to use a matte bronzer or a contour. There you go. Oh, I like it. Wait. Mascara. Using this crazy one, Man Eater. I wish I didn't have to say the name of it, but there it is, Man Eater. This is not really any good mascara you have will do the trick. I like this one. It plumps up the eyelashes as well as lengthens them. See that? Literally every time I put my mascara on, because I'm such a rush, I won't slow down, and so I could take my time and avoid this, but no, I have to mess it up. If you ever get a mascara smudge, don't wipe it while it's wet. Leave it alone and let it completely dry, and then you can just scrape it off with a Q-tip or the edge of your tweezer. So don't wipe it off wet. You'll just end up smudging and having to go back and redo makeup, and who wants to do that? Not me. I like doing it, but only once. The worst thing is when something goes extremely wrong and you have to go wash your whole face. It's happened to me a couple times in my life. Like makeup separates, you know, or something, and okay, so today I'm doing a Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Foxy Brown. And first I'm going to wipe off the excess of that Dior lip maximizer gel. You can leave it because it makes your lips smoother, but I don't like it to stay on. And this is the Rare Beauty Saint. You know, I feel like I have this color already. I do this all the time. I like this color. This is a good... I don't like it. This is a beautiful nude for brown people. Thank you, Selena Gomez. This is it. This is the perfect. I love this color. I don't have this. I love this color. I like this color. I really, really like this color. I'm not even exaggerating. I like this color. Look at it. Look. Is it just me? Maybe it's the light in here. It is a beautiful brown. It is the perfect shade of brown and pink, and oh, it's a pinky brown. Perfect, perfect. All right, I'm just gonna, oh, look. Oh, and for those of you who wonder why my lips look so plump, it's because of the way I lined it. So after I lined the edge, and I did not overline, I went on the line of my lip on the right on the outer edge, not the inner edge, and that's a key. Also, I colored in the corners, which makes the middle kind of stick out, right? So it makes the edges retreat and the middle come forward. That's what makes it look like you got lip injections or, you know, exfoliated or something. I don't know. This is a good brown. Girls, run and get it. And I'm so excited that it's called Saint. That's like perfect. Saint. All right, so I don't want to ruin this with the Ilia today with the lip oil. I'll do that another day, but let me get rid of this. Or do you want to see how I get rid of that? I'm just going to take this hair clip and see if it'll come off. Most of it's off. The rest of it's stuck in my hairs. If you can't remove it, cover it. Just like, you know, when the Israelites used to sin before the Messiah, and they used to cover up the sins with the blood of sheep and goats. And then now that Jesus has come and died for us, we don't need to cover it because we can remove it. Yeah, it's kind of like that, except not, but same principle. I couldn't remove it, so I had to cover it. All right, let's do highlights and then the finished look. I know a lot of people are staying away from highlights now, but oh my goodness, how can you not do that? That is so cute. Oh, I like highlights. All right, so put a little bit there, the tiniest bit on the nose, and a little bit on the cheekbones. For the cheekbones, I'm gonna use this fluffy brush, just dab it around. I really put it on the apple of the cheeks right there, like where the sun would hit the top of your cheeks. And for good measure, a little bit on the forehead, right there. It's done. Now, let me show you how I set this, because that's one of the most important parts, is the setting. Let me just blend this nose stuff a little bit. I don't want to go out there looking like I cut this nose off and stuck it on my face. Okay, much better. Okay, so I have the all-nighter spray from Urban Decay, and I have to buy a new one because mine was out. It's right here, and it's out, and so I had to get a new one, which is not out, it's full. And I always spray a little bit from far away first, for that reason, because globs of it comes out, so you kind of have to test it in the air to make sure it's very misty. And then you soak it. Girls, it is the key to all day makeup. And then get yourself a fan, have a card, and just vigorously dry this. Don't hit yourself. I've done it. And back. Okay, and it stays. It stays. If you have little tiny hairs on your face, it takes a long time to dry it because the hairs trap the product. But if your face is like dermaplaned or something, it just dries instantly. Okay, good. Once that's dry, I'm gonna go put my shirt on, my Preacher Girl shirt, and show you how this looks all put together. Hey girls, here's a trick. I'm not a big eyelash wearer. I'm not a big, you know, I don't like the heaviness of the eyes and all of those things. But one thing I like to do is take an eyelash and take the strip, cut it in 3, and then use a little part, like a third of it, like this, and put it on the edge of my eye just to give length on the ends where my eyelashes are not as full as I would like them to be. And it really makes a difference in the way your eyes look. Look. See? Look. See? So today I'm wearing a simple Preacher Girl shirt and some mint colored jeans like these. And I have a little bit of a day off, so I'm going to go get something to eat, probably go walk a little bit in Rockville Center, which is about 5 minutes from my house, and see if any stores have any great sales. And then I'm gonna head to the office for a couple of meetings. I have marriage counseling, and I also have a meeting with some of our I'm counseling some people for marriage, and then I have a meeting with the counselors from our youth camp. So I'll take you there and you'll see what a day in the life of me looks like when I don't have church. Come with me to feed my puppy. I gotta feed my dog before I go. And he's down here. He's a Siberian Husky. And I'm feeding him rotisserie chicken from Costco because that's all he eats. My husband calls that. Say hi, Stormy. There you go. Well, Stormy is molting. He is just, all his hair is coming off because it is hot summer here in New York. And so Stormy's hair is coming off. He doesn't look amazing because his hair is gone. Okay, baby, I'm coming. I'm coming. So we had to put a kitty gate up there. Sit, sit, sit. Good boy. See my boy? Good boy. Here you go. Where's your ball? Where's your ball, baby? Here, wait. Here you go. Okay, so I'm done feeding the dog. Oh, I have 2 dogs, by the way. Here's baby number 2. Where is she? Hi. Say hi. Hi. That's Summer. Right now I'm in my car and I'm getting ready to head out. So on my way to work or wherever I'm going, phone calls. I have this handy dandy cup holder, phone holder, cup holders thingy right here, and I make all my business phone calls for the church. Now and then I get to call my mama and chat with my dad, and that's what I do on my commute. Not at church. I'm in church. I'm at work, and Ruthie's back from vacation, looking better than ever. So relaxed, so refreshed, so beautiful. And Fanny's here. We're gonna have a meeting about camp. Art camp is next week, and so we're just gonna get that ready. Fanny's gonna get some lunch, and that's basically how the day starts. Well, the work day anyway. So and so what I do too is just meet with Shania when I'm lucky, because now she works in Brooklyn and I don't get to see her. She used to be here all the time and now she's not. So I don't understand. I'm not liking it. Shania is my social media manager and she is for hire. She's expensive, but she's amazing. Look, it's Reagan. Hi. Look, it's Nadia again. She just brings me drinks all day long. But look, part of my job, probably the most coolest, oh, that's not even grammatically correct, but I just got dizzy when I saw some of that campus in Brooklyn. And guess what? I have to taste test it. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Bless the Lord.
That almond one, or sometimes do like powdered sugar.
Oh, sugar with powdered sugar. I need chocolate.
I'll tell you right now.
You gotta put this in the podcast.
Hey, I thought you were rude.
It's a blueberry?
That is the orange cranberry.
Orange cranberry.
Apple turmeric?
And that's what I'm saying. The apple turmeric so far is the winner.
Got it.
It's like eat and run.
This is my office right now. Look.